Hi. It's Jade for the most part, I'm pretty sure. And we feel awful, but we are going to try to do at least somewhat of a stream anyway. See how it goes. I don't really think it'll make us feel worse. I don't know if it'll help at all, but we do have some wishes that we can do right away, so I think I'll probably start with that. And then I was gonna look at story quests and stuff. Okay. Well, that's not one of the types of weapons that we need better ones of, I don't think. Well, that's unfortunate. What about this? I think we had one for— oh, we have a few of those. Okay. Even better. Maybe we'll get a good one for this. I think it's because we ascended a few people. Oh yeah. Forgot. It's just one at a time. Okay. Maybe? No? Okay. Well. Sure, we're getting closer to something good there too. It looks like we can get a few more right away. Not gonna spend these currently, but get a few more of those. One more of these. So we're almost halfway to another 10 wishes for the main one, so that's nice. Let's put our camera back. Nope. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. And then what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I need to do this.
Relax.
Nice. Maybe I'll look at that later. But I don't think that's the kind of energy I have currently. What is that? Is that not a story quest? That's a prerequisite? Well, that's definitely not. Well, I'll just keep going from like the beginning, maybe? I don't know. Okay. So, oh, there we go. Oh wait, this is that thing. Sure, I'll do that.
You're so happy just to see the sun again. How childish.
Sorry. There's a chest right there. Okay.
You even want this?
Where am I supposed to be? Maybe it's up. There we go.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens. Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
Oh, this is with Slinky. That's nice. Oh, auto, please.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means? Wrong. That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them, and now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off you go. Go on, go.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There is a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare. I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes. It is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey,
So will you give
Chang,
it to me?
you've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the Corlapis or not? I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
That's rude.
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that Corlapis whether you like it or not.
I mean, that's not how selling works.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please, just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a
That's
rest.
how you really say
Just
your
bring
name.
it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
What am I looking for? Oh, gotta go find Slinky again.
Now I
What?
can get back everything I lost.
What do you want? I feel like you're probably gonna end up here. Anyway. Keep moving around all the
Now I
time.
can get back everything
Hard
I
to keep
lost.
Charlie Cam working.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Okay, come here.
Relax.
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
There you go. You happy now?
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem.
Now I can
Shit,
get
right
back
over here.
everything I lost.
Of course, you're gonna hide your head immediately. It's pretty rude. There you are.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Shincho? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
Dang it.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
Why do you give up on your book search so lightly?
I
Oh,
got some kiss
so
attention.
now you can hear what we're saying.
Exactly.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection. Of course I do. An initial plan anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. With your lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Goohua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all. But you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole
great.
army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
I'm gonna have to fight, aren't I?
There you are, eavesdropper.
Well, I wish I was
Ray outlines your
better
fate.
prepared for this fight. It's fine. I'm not on the worst possible characters I could have been on, but are you all that's left? Oh. Okay.
You Blade, you're up!
Where'd you go? No.
Worked up.
I don't care about the little ones. Stupid, nothing more. No, this one.
Ring cutter.
Let me amuse myself a little.
I thought that was
Well.
just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision. You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
Yes.
No, you misunderstand. That fellow has a foul mouth, to be sure. But his assessment of the state of the Guhua clan is, well, not exactly incorrect, I suppose. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily.
Cool.
It's
I
not
your
like the
morals.
Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Maotai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying! Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face! Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Fair enough.
From now on, he shall be known as... Guhua Geek!
I'm gonna stick with Slinky.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
Uh-huh. Sure. I feel like that's less likely to be a fight location. Actually, I have to run another ad anyway, so I might run to a statue just to heal during that. So, oh, we'll be back right after that. I can do a couple other boring things too, like pick up expedition stuff.
Ad Astra.
Alright. Now that that's done, that gets me the mining for the day. Oh, which levels me up. Even better. I was also gonna check quick if I had enough to level up near flower anymore. No. Okay, well. It's fine. I got a couple leveling things too, didn't I? Was I leveling you first? Yeah. Okay. Now back to the thing. Sorry if I don't do as much talking as we would normally try to during the stream, but my throat hurts. I do go this way.
Too slow.
We tried to do somewhat of a hard reset on our sleep schedule last night. So we are also pretty sleep deprived, which makes everything else worse too. So there's that.
Who goes there? Really? He didn't mention anything about a meeting. The Master's dealing with some
special.
urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Too bad, let me
Urgent business? What is it?
actually good point. Tell me
The
what it
Master's
is.
been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
Wait, that's me.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Down here. He didn't die.
I'm sorry. Master's
More as
currently in
everything
business
anyway.
negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
No,
Well,
I should not.
my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you.
Yep.
Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were
There's
such
no
a tough
Lord Geo
negotiator.
anymore.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would
Fair
show
enough.
that you really mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui. In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinyue kiosk.
Okay.
Seems business is booming at the Shinyue kiosk.
Oh, that's still in the city.
Either way,
Fair enough.
if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
I was right. I have to go a roundabout way. Well, that's the opposite of the direction it says it's in, so I never would have found it.
Fucking run through it. You know what I mean?
I see. Got it.
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So,
Don't worry, I beat up those Fatui agents all the time.
colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Gulag Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Okay. Back to Slinky. Oh, you're here too. Sure, why not? I'm sure I won't get lost trying to take a more direct path like that. Although, I don't think we have as much trouble with that in this part of the city as the part we were just in.
Quit following me.
Who's following you? The camera? There you are. Hello.
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
How's the book? Oh, or tell about
I
that.
see.
Okay, fine.
I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My
Okay.
liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
Okay.
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us? Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action. Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own.
Fair enough.
Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Oh,
Why
interesting.
not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
That part's complete. Oh, cool. I don't think I got artifacts for that, but I didn't look that closely, did I? No. Okay. Was that the whole thing? Great. Alright. Do that first, I guess. Oh, is it just straight through? Okay, never mind.
Oh no, you know what it said?
Wait,
When you ask it, I don't know.
am I in one of the places already? Where's the customer? Okay, I'm gonna go toward that one first. Uh-oh. Who do I talk to? Gosh. Where am I looking? I'm gonna grab these one over here. Is it this person, or is this looks like it would be starting a new quest? No, that's not the one I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't have the names, I just have to like talk to everybody.
It's rather
I guess.
pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. The other one moves this way. That's definitely not the easiest way to do that, but it's fine.
Quit following me.
Hello. Never mind. No? Okay. I really hope it's not like up higher. Wait, here. Never mind. Have a nice day. Good talking to you. Never mind. Good talking to you. hope it's not up in a building. Did I talk to you yet? Dang it. Oh, you're the person who gave you the quest. Dang it. Who else could it be? That's outside the circle. So it is up somewhere. That's so much worse.
Too slow.
No, okay. That was a weird path. Hello? Dang it. Hello? Yes. Thank you. How do I get there? Thanks. Taking a shortcut. I'm not sure if that was a shortcut. It's fine. Well, thanks for the camera. I don't know if that's useful for normal game stuff or not. No, wrong thing. You really couldn't just still be standing in the same place. Oh.
Excuse us, we come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Sorry, I gotta change the soul around again. Most of those would have been good times to do ad breaks. Oh well. I didn't do that. Actually, I want to do it more like this. Okay.
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can we actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
My long journey was from like 3 feet away, but okay.
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Lee Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Okay.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment.
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please,
Okay.
this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liyue. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map.
Please
There is
fund
also
this
some unsold
process.
core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Thank you.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased
Hey,
all the core
Ghost.
lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse,
How are you?
where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Okay, sure. I know I probably don't sound like happy to see you, but it's just because I'm feeling miserable. But I am happy you're here. Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, I feel that. We're pretty tired too. But we went into this knowing that that would be what at least today was like, so. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to pass out. I barely moved.
Relax. Quit following me.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
Yeah, can I buy everything?
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders.
Too bad.
That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
We'll take
Oh,
it.
it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feiyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
Well, I have no say in that, but thanks. Hello. Oh, not you. Hello.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? No. Give me a second to think.
That name seems to hold a lot of weight.
I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it.
Cool.
Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liyue.
Yeah, obviously. Ah. Hello.
Oi! Shh! Keep your voice down.
I didn't say anything.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately.
Of course you can.
Best you give me an actual number.
Sure.
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
I have no idea if they only do legal business, so I'm gonna say that.
Feiyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
Thought so. Interesting. It's time for another quick ad, so we'll play that while we run there, I guess. Oh boy. Don't just jump off the cliff. Prefer if you fly. Like I snuck past him. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's keep going.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
You know that we're gonna pay whatever it
Less than 2
is.
million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back,
Just
we'll
why
just
he
have
knew
to
to
tell
set
the
a
guild
ridiculous
that we'll
price.
sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Oh, that's a
Wait,
that's a really
surely
good way
there's-
to handle that.
There's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
Yeah, that's a fair
It
point.
might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go.
And it seems like
asks,
powerful people
All
that
we
would
can
like to
do
be
is
on the good
mention
side
your
of.
name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild.
Smart.
There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls.
Of course there were.
I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either.
Yeah, but you also wouldn't be able to sell them to anybody
maybe you
else.
could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liyue in the future.
Yep,
That's
smart.
that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Alright. Don't have like the ideal setup for this necessarily, but it'll be fine.
Stay put.
Eyes on me! Wind rises.
He almost didn't even get a single hit on me. Come on.
Behold, you're dead. Know your place.
No. That is cool. I'm not even dropping it.
Feel the beat. You play. You're up.
Excuse me, please.
The wind rises.
There you are.
Lipheim on sea. Yep, that's it.
1 of 5. Fine. What? It's not those? Oh, it's gonna be other ones that are guarded, of course.
Don't be scared.
Squall and fury.
I'm not dealing with
Another one down.
that. Cool. Nowhere. Hello? Oh, it's not even guarded.
Quick, make a note of the location.
What location? Okay. Well, that's almost certainly the next one, so just go there.
Yeah!
Hello.
Back off! To ashes!
I like him.
That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Good, good. That's what I'm going for. Is it just that? Did I get that one already? Oh. Cool. That doesn't appear to be a circle. Okay. Then this one. Wasn't it? Yeah, cool. I paused it. Think anyway. It's not off the cliff. At least there's that. Where? There's no way I missed that, is there? No. Okay. Sure wish I'd done them in the right order. I think that was the first one I did. What the heck? Oh, it's over here.
Oh yeah, we found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayum Commerce Guild to collect it later.
Okay.
That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
What? No. No. You're not gonna let me talk to the guy, are you? Because I'm technically in a fight. Sucks for you guys, I guess. Don't start fights you can't win. I don't have to be able to see. I don't have to aim on this character. Blind me all you want. Doesn't matter. Well.
Bow your head!
Feel the beat!
Hi. How can I talk to you?
Why the long face?
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Yeah, if I feel like it.
Done and dusted. Yeah! We make a great team, don't we?
Sure
Now
do.
for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chang the Ninth's place.
It's a good sign that I'm yawning and stuff more now. You should be able to sleep at a normal person time. I'm probably not going to do more than this one story quest, realistically. But it's already more than we expected to manage today, so I'll take it. What, you don't have endless stamina? Rude. Still quite a bit more than I have, but still.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry Mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh,
Yes.
don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
We fixed it.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure.
I get why you worry about that, but let us
I don't
finish.
care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all.
I think there's capitalism in heaven.
But Gentry
Poor
Mount-sized
thing.
thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Definitely not gonna say just trust me.
Huh. Okay then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Well, that's a bold-faced lie, so I'm not saying that.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people.
Wish that were true.
Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
We do? So you're saying it's not done yet? Or that part's done, but the whole thing's not done, at least? Alright. Oh. Sure, I can do that. Tell you one thing, if we go through all this and don't manage to fix our sleep schedule in the process, I'm gonna be pretty frustrated. Hello. Oh, hi Slinky.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
Okay.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Reading?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it.
Good for you.
Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang.
Just pay me for
The
my
way
time.
the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai. How?
Let him have his
It's
passions.
But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
Cool. Did I surpass your expectations?
And it is thanks to your help that everything will play out just as I had foreseen.
Cool.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair.
Sorry, Paimon.
So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Yeah, what is about to
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, He can't stay in good standing with the Fatui.
So we get to see
He
the
hears a
Fatui beat him
rumor
up.
that the Feyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush.
Do I have to fight them?
If you please. Seize their core lapis!
Okay. Hello.
No, my sword! Power cord! Power that ended high.
The wind rises.
It's not gonna take very long. Am I even fighting the actual agent? No. Oh, there he is. Hello.
Wretched vermin.
Yeah, vermin. Well, that's not gonna help me. Where'd you go? Rude.
Leaving so soon?
Nope, just waiting for you to hit me so I can use your arm stuff against you.
Far enough.
Now I don't have to know where you are,
dead.
so I don't have to aim.
No escape.
Let me leave you a press.
Stay put!
Can't run from death.
Cool. Done.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their
Yeah,
strength is
I
almost
defeat
spent.
agents all the time.
Finish them off! The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Well...
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait!
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young woman, I am unscathed.
My lord?
I mean, I did see that coming, but okay.
You are the heir of the Feyun Commerce Guild?
Oh, cool.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
I think it's pronounced Slinky.
I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine.
Go mine it yourself.
Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
No, 70 times.
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
Yeah,
On
you
behalf
also
of the
could have
Feyun
just
Commerce
found a
Guild,
great sword
I thank you for your business
and gone basically
and hope you will
anywhere in
continue to
Leeway.
do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking, Xingqiu are the heir of the Feyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation.
I don't like either of those responses, but this one was a
You're
little
too
better.
kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you guhua geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
Of course. How about in return for doing another errand for you, and since you're on my adventuring party, we just have constant access to your private vault? I think that would do it.
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
That's not true.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
Sounds good.
A reward?
It's gonna be the book, though.
Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
I think we will. You travel with me, and I regularly have you on my party. Gotta climb this stupid ladder one more time. Hello.
Finally,
Lord,
you're
please.
back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection.
Cool.
I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune.
That sucks.
Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you.
Okay.
It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
Okay.
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
I did it. Okay. I can unlock that now. Cool. And then... can level you up some more. Oh, all the way. Even better. And did I get any more artifacts? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. I'm probably gonna be going to bed pretty soon, honestly. If I can manage it. While I look for someone to raid, I'll run one last ad since it's time for that again. But thank you for hanging out. And, I don't know if there will end up being a video ready for tomorrow. We have one filmed, but it's not edited yet, so I wouldn't say it's super likely. So we might just push it back either later in the day, or upload the video Friday, or do the Q&A stream on Friday instead, but we'll see how that ends up working out. But otherwise, hopefully we can manage a stream again on Saturday, and we'll see you whenever the next thing is.